perhaps sabi natin same number yung 2,000 no, more or less na consistently ay ating pong dinideploy for that purpose.
So the lawyers, the lawyers also said that you need to post a bond before you can do anything about the building, and then you need approval from the city engineers if you're doing something in the building.
Ma'am, the police officers armed with the warrant of arrest and executing or implementing the warrant of arrest, again, is allowed by rules to break in any building or enclosures as long as the police officers have reasonable belief that that person to be arrested is inside that building or enclosures. Malinaw po yan sa batas. Malinaw po yan sa rules.
Sir, it also applies to securing permits because Attorney Torion also said that you have to secure a permit from the city engineering office so that ma-ensure yung integrity ng building if there's drilling or whatsoever.
Malinaw naman po sa batas na inaalaw na po ng batas, inaalaw na po ng rules that police officers have the right to break in any building or enclosure.
Sir, paano daw po kayo how can you say daw po na may reasonable belief kayo when in fact wala daw po specific na building na search?
Again, the police officers or the PRO 11 use intelligence, human intelligence and the aid of technical equipment. So ito po yung mga ginagamit natin, ito po yung arm na ina-arm sa ating PNP personnel that we believe, because of this information, because of this intelligence, that we believe that Pastor Kibuloy is still inside the KOJC.
Sir, how about the presence of our personnel sa Paramount? What's the purpose of that?
Okay, I cannot give detailed information on that. What is clear here that a valid warrant of arrest was issued. And this does not only apply to one area. As long that our law enforcers, particularly the PNP, have reasonable, gagamitin ko ng term, reasonable belief or ground to believe na existing yung subjects of warrants of arrest, then still applies yung proseso na ating ginagamit sa ngayon. But again, hindi po pwedeng shotgun approach ng ating Philippine National Police. We make sure that we are operating within the bounds of the law and observing police operational procedures.
So you can sir kaping ng kamay?
I already answered the first question.
Sir, good afternoon from PTV Davao po. Sir, na-mention kanina ni Atty. Torion with regards po dun sa mga individual na pinapasuot daw po ng uniform. Nag-request na daw po sila ng list po sana para masiguro daw po na yung mga pumapasok sa KOJC compound is mga police talaga.
Okay. Again, this is a peculiar situation because it is a community, sinabi ko nga, na maraming nakatira sa loob. Yes, it is normal na pag sa atin talagang sine-check natin yan. But this time around, it's a different scenario because we are on the process of serving a warrant of arrest. So, yung Rule 113 na sinasabi ni Atty. Filosofo also answers that question. In fact, ang dapat na mag-inspect sa lumabas-pasok dyan to make sure na secure and safe not only the KOJC members, baka mapasukan ng ibang tao, and even from our ranks. So, our responsibility supposedly lies dito sa aming members ng PNP. Because we have the primary mandate to serve and protect. Yun pong trabaho ng inyong kapulisan.
Sir, meron na bang information, sir, that there are also other groups for the KOJC going sa compound, sir, or within the compound?
We didn't receive that information.
Sir, will you be willing to at least vacate temporarily the cathedral or the JMC building to give way for the celebration of the moment?
I cannot explicitly give that information because or answer because this will depend no sa call o sa decision o recommendation ng ating task force commander.
Pero ang cathedral, sir, is the, what do you call that, the command center of the PNP.
No, there is no command center whatsoever sa loob ng KOJC compound. Everywhere na pwedeng rest for a while, mag-meet up, no? O kung yung may area silang gustong puntahan, ay anywhere no, in the area, ay pwede nilang mag-meet up sandali and then they can proceed to another area sa loob ng compound.
Yes, sir, Ken.
Ken po, sir, of JMA Davao. Any comments po, sir, doon sa sinabi ni attorney na yung pag-evade na ng PNP sa pagsalang ng mga boxes sa scanner? Opo.
Sige, bigyan ko naman ng time si Attorney Pilosopo.
Can you repeat the question?
Ano po yung ating, sir, comments po natin sa sinabi ni attorney na na yung pag-evade ng PNP na isa lang yung mga pinapapasok ng mga boxes sa KOJC?
Again, this is a legitimate police operation. And there is a necessity, for example, in this case, yung mga troops on the ground that meron tayong operational secrecy. To protect the integrity of the operations, to protect the secrecy of the operations, there's a certain level of secrecy in the operations para at least matukoy talaga ng PNP kung saan yung pinaghahanap natin na subject ng warrants of arrest.
And inisin naman po natin, attorney, no, na wala po siyang, like, let's say, like, parang violation po, parang gano'n.
Meaning na may rights din po daw sila, the owner of the KOJC compound, to know kung ano po yung ipapapasok.
Okay, we always go back dun sa Rule 113 na sinasabi ni Attorney Pilosopo. So I think mag-coordinate na lang po no, yung si Attorney Torion and other lawyers there. Perhaps we could reach on some agreements no, kung anong meron man. But again, that does not lose focus sa objective ng PNP. And that is to serve the warrants of arrest.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Kenji Donato sa PTV4. Sir, magkano po lang po sana kung nasa porsyento na tayo ng paghahanap. Kasi kahapon sa krami, parang ang sinasabi nila is hawak na ng PNP ang buntot ng itong hinahanap natin yung mga tao. Nasa na po ba tayo?
May we know yung specific source of information po ninyo para I could respond properly?
I mean, kung nasaan na po ang PNP ngayon, sa loob ng compound, I mean, nasa porsyento na tayo ng paghahanap.
Okay.
Kaya po tayo malapit.
Yes. I cannot give you a direct answer kung malapit na siyang mahuli. It's a different thing. Kung ano ilang percent na rin yung target nila sa paghahanap. I can only answer the second question. Ako din na nagtanong. It's more or less 40 to 50%. We will give updates to everybody once we have developments on this case. Again, but the fact remains that hindi pa rin po siya nagpapakita sa amin at yung including the 4 others.
Sir, follow up lang po. Ilan na po ang police na nag-deploy sa loob at labas po ng KOJC? Meron po ba tayo police?
Yes. We cannot give that, again, that is an operational data. We protect the integrity of the operations. So, sinabi po namin is it's more or less 2,000. So, regardless, basta yun po aming deployment, we cannot give you exact deployment ng aming personnel. How many is inside and how many are outside.
Kamusta po, sir, yung ating mga kapulisan, yung kanilang pong well-being? May mga nagsasabi po kasi iba nagkakasakit na,
Yes.
dahil hindi nakaka-uwi, sa kalsada natutulog, kumakain, ginagawa yung kanilang personal activity. Kamusta po ang ating mga pulis?
Napakaganda pong tanong. Kasi gusto kong unahin kumustahin ng PNP, kumusta po ang KOJC members. Dahil po sila ang uunahin namin gagamutin, dadalhin sa ospital, pakakainin kung mayroon kaming resources. Mas pinapaboran pa ng PNP actually ang KOJC members, no? una muna namin silang tatanungin, then ourselves. That's how we give value, no, doon sa mga nakatira doon na sa loob, despite of natanggap ng mga PNP, no, pagiging insulto, no, alam niyo naman, lumabas naman sa mga video yun, no, maximum tolerance nandiyan pa rin. But we do not hindi namin ina-allow, no-tolerate na magkakasakit ng aming PNP. We care for them. We have a standby medic. We have the regional medical dental unit on standby. At we make sure that they will be properly replaced kung kailangan nila magpahinga.
Attorney Picasso po. Sir, yung extended freeze order, in effect na po ba?
Can you,
Freeze order. Freeze.
please, or,
In effect na po ba yung extended na freeze order sa properties and assets po? As of ngayon, or as of now, kailan po ba nag-take effect? Kasi dated po, gusto date yun eh.
yes, no, actually nakita na namin yung freeze order. I think it was extended to February 2025, yes. But as to the effectivity kung na-effect na, verify po man namin yung information na yun.
So, hindi pa alam ko. Kasi, if kung date effect na siya, nasali doon yung compound. If totoo yung nasa nabasa na, nasa amin. Nandun ba sa nabasa mo yung nakasali ng KOTC compound mo?
I-verify pa po namin yun, ma'am. We will go back to you once we have all the information available.
Yes, sir, Johnson.
Ma'am, sir, reaction nyo na lang please dun sa alleged news blackout daw after tomorrow's celebration. Ang sabi pa ni Atty. Torion kanina, some of your informants are within the circle of General Torre.
We have no information. And of course, that is not true. Wala po tayong tinatawag na news blackout.
So, hindi mangyayari, hindi magkakaroon ng news blackout.
I think already answered that.
Another last two questions.
Last two questions, Sir Sammy.
Sa mga General, kahapon may pumasok ng mga member ng SWAT team. Nung explain, sabi ni Atty. Torion, wala mang terrorist doon sa loob ng compound.
Okay. So, again, binigay na namin itong information. Very complex yung deployment ng task force. No? It is composed of unarmed, meaning walang mga baril, ano yun sila, civil disturbance management team or company or battalion, our arresting officers, our investigators, our medic. So these are personnel na are not armed. Now, if time to time na makikita natin, no, na going in and out ang armed component naman po, they are called specialized police units, such as yung ating Special Action Force, yung ating Special Weapons and Tactics. And they are necessary to be there, no? Malapit lang. In case of any eventualities, ay pwede po silang mag-responde. Not to, again, not to cause harm or danger sa ating KOGC members. No? For anybody that will disrupt ang proseso ng pag-serve ng warrants of arrest, these intervening police officers, specialized police units will be there. They are armed. So anytime, anywhere, they can respond. Yun po ang kanilang role. What is important is our personnel are being reminded every day, night and day, by our Chief PNP to observe the rule of law and observe the police operational procedures.
Last question.
Before we will end, another last.
Yung fixing na lang, will you answer, because he said na the presence of the police in the Blair Mountain and the Lower Mountain and also, kasi hindi na tumbok ang exact location, so you are going in different areas. So, in the same nights, fixing, you are fixing sa, you don't know
Fishing.
fishing.
We have no information on that. No? We cannot confirm because we have no information na mayroong umiikot na sinasabi po niya Atty. Torion. We have not that information.
Okay.
So, wala pala
That ends our press briefing. Thank you very much for coming and happy weekend, everyone.